Welcome to Clicks and Coupons, how to use social media for your business. This is an exclusive course presented to you by Vietnamworks Learning, and I'm Jonathan Yabut from JY Consultancy and Ventures, who'll be serving as your facilitator and coach for this session. You may have taken this course because you want to understand more on how social media works. Or perhaps you're an entrepreneur or a marketing manager of a company and would like to propel your brands and products to further success. Well, you're in the right course. And at the end of the session, you should be able to answer the following questions. Number one, I want you to have a deep reflection. How much do you know about how social media works? And how exactly does algorithm allow us to be exposed to a lot of posts by other brands, or in your case, how do you get to expose your brands to more audiences? Number two, how have you been effective in promoting a long-term social media plan, not just only for 30 days, but perhaps 6 months or 1 year? I want to remind you that engaging in social media is a very big investment, not just of money, but also of time. Number three, what are your strengths and your company's strengths that you can capitalize on to make sure that there's going to be a sustainable long-term plan for your business? Because social media will invest more time and money from your own end, you have to capitalize on what you are good at. For example, if you're very passionate about social media, then you're on the right track in becoming the social media manager of your company. If you also have a lot of investments and capitals, you might want to spend more of your money into hiring people who can be your social media team. Finally, number four, what challenges or hurdles will I likely face when I go full blast on social media? Because social media is going to invest a lot of time and resources, you have to understand that your emotions will also come into play. For example, small irritations such as comments from trolls or from haters about your brands, you have to understand that you're going to be using a lot of your emotions if you become the social media manager or the team leader of this process. Now, in this session, we're going to be involving 5 modules. Module number 1, we're going to talk about landscape view. Who are today's digital consumers and how have they been evolving in the past 5 years? Number 2, we're going to talk about the algorithm of social media. What determines which kinds of posts get to be exposed to you and how can you expose them further to your audiences? For this session, we're going to be zeroing in on Facebook because it remains to be the most popular platform in the world today. Third, I want you guys to be able to understand how do you calendarize a social media content plan, which means before even the day happens, a lot of your posts have already been scheduled and there are softwares today that allow you to post them in advance so that you can move on and work on other things that matter for your business. Module number 4 and 5 will delve on content marketing, a new technique and methodology on promoting your products and business without the power of hard selling it, but at the same time, harnesses on storytelling. Now, in all of our modules, we're going to be capturing case studies and best practices from different brands all over the world. Try to be inspired on how they did well and ask yourself, what can I do to apply those best practices in my respective brands?